Hey guys, pag-usapan na natin sa bukas itong Nothing 3A Pro. Pasensya na at medyo natagaling yung review natin dito, pero I really use this as my daily driver, lalo na nung nandong kami sa Japan. And spoiler alert, natuwa ako, lalo na sa camera, mas lalo na sa battery life. So tara, pag-usapan natin to after this quick intro. Kung di pa kayo nakapag-subscribe dito sa Pinoy Techdad, this is the best time to subscribe dahil mamimigay tayo ng maraming gadgets including phones, earphones, power banks, and kung ano pa man yung mahanap ko na pwedeng ipamigay sa inyo. So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Subscribe na! Sana na-convince kayo sa short message ko, but anyway, let's talk about the Nothing 3A Pro, mga bagay na nagustuhan ko versus sa mga bagay na hindi ko gaano nagustuhan. Let's start with the overall build and quality and design nito. I really like yung overall design and aesthetics na ginagamit ng Nothing sa mga phones nila. Pero alam ko naman, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It is very subjective, so wala akong problema kung sabihin nyo na pangit para sa inyo yung design ng phone na to. Meron pa rin tong glyph system, so meron pa rin tong mga pailaw dito sa back panel natin. And additionally guys, pagdating sa build and design, meron tong IP64 water and dust resistance, kaya medyo kumpiyansa naman ako na gamitin to dun sa river cruise na ginawa namin sa Arashiyama. And hindi ako kinabahan na magkaroon to ng mga splashes here and there. But anyway, aside from the design, ito panigurado magugustuhan nyo. Yung user interface ng Nothing 3A Pro. It's using the Nothing OS 3.1. And I'm telling you, kung hindi pa kayo nakakasubok ng medyo close to stock Android user experience na talagang overall very smooth lang and swabe lang talagang gamitin na wala gaanong bloatware, this is something that you need to try. And it's not complicated. Kahit sino, pwedeng gamitin to. Just jump straight in, use the device, wala na gaanong i-adjust pa. And aside from the overall smoothness, yung software updates talaga dito, from my experience from the Nothing Phone 1, Nothing Phone 2, until the Nothing 3A Pro, very consistent, mabilis na magkaroon ng mga software updates. And yung mga software updates na to, diretsahan talagang ina-address yung mga bugs na nahahanap ng mga users sa community ng Nothing. I'm not sure kung gaano katagal nilang mapapanatili na ganito kaganda yung software updates nila, pero I'm hoping na this stays the same. And I'll give you a concrete example. Napansin ko habang nasa Japan ako na nag-shoot ako ng video using the 3x optical zoom, na halata ko talaga na parang hindi ganun ka-sharp yung image pag nag 3x ako. Kasi sabi nila dito, meron tayong 3x optical zoom, pero what I saw was absolutely not 3x optical zoom quality.
Ito lang guys yung problema ko dito so far. Naka 1x zoom ako, then pag nag 3x zoom ako, kita nyo yan, bumaba yung quality. So it seems like digital zoom instead of yung optical lens ang ginagamit. And up to 8x zoom lang yung pwede pag video 4K 30 FPS.
So lo and behold, gagawin ko na sana yung full review ng Nothing 3A Pro at sasabihin ko yon sa isa sa mga cons. But then yung update, talagang in-address yung mismong problema na yon. Now we can record using 3x optical zoom. Pero mamaya sasabihin ko naman sa inyo kung ano yung hindi ko gaano nagustuhan pagdating sa 3x optical zoom in terms of video recording. Next up, isa sa mga nagustuhan ko pa, yung display. Meron tayong flat panel and this one is using Panda Glass. I'm not sure how tough Panda Glass is compared sa Corning Gorilla Glass. So far, nabagsak ko na yung phone ko a few times already and wala siyang case guys kasi walang kasamang free case to. So far, so good naman. Wala pa rin namang basag, walang damage sa display nito. And this is using an AMOLED panel na 120Hz na merong HDR10+. Although pagdating sa Netflix, however, surprisingly, wala tayong HDR capability as of the time of recording this video. So hopefully, in the coming updates, magkaroon tayo ng support for HDR+ content sa Netflix. Full HD resolution pa rin naman yung makukuha natin. Maganda yung image quality overall. Infinite pa rin yung contrast nito where black is truly black. The colors are vibrant. It's what you would expect from an AMOLED display. Susunod naman na nagustuhan ko, meron tong eSIM support. So, like I told you guys, isa to sa mga phones na dinala ko sa Japan and this is one of the hotspots na ginamit namin. Kasi just in case na magkahiwalay kami ni Mrs., I still have my iPhone and she has the Nothing Phone 3A Pro. And yung eSIM na ginagamit ko talaga for international travel is yung Airalo na app. So if you want to download that, ililink ko rin dyan sa description box just so you'll have an idea kung sakaling nagbabala kayo mag-travel internationally and alam nyo na kung ano yung eSIM na gumagana sa mga countries like Japan, Singapore, Korea, and even in China. Next up, connected sa pagiging hotspot nitong phone na to, yung battery life. Sobrang namangha ako, pati si misis ko. There was one day na talagang all day nasa labas na kami, starting from around 6 a.m. hanggang 10 p.m. And then nung nakauwi kami sa hotel, lo and behold, yung battery level nito nasa 40+% pa rin. That's a full day serving as a hotspot. Gamit na gamit po yan for Google Maps. Nagsisearch talaga kami ng directions and nanonood kami ng videos using the mobile data ng Nothing 3A Pro. Battery is something that I really love about the Nothing 3A Pro, and that's considering guys na normal lithium-ion pa rin yung battery nito. Now performance-wise, maraming aangal dito. Marami rin nakikitang comments na hindi nila gusto yung Nothing 3A Pro dahil hindi daw ganun kalakas yung performance niya. Fair na fair yung mga comments nyo. Kasi if we compare this to China brand phones, mga Poco, mga Xiaomi, di ba? Mas malakas yung mga chipsets na ginamit nila. Pero aminado naman kasi yung Nothing brand na they are not competing with the
I
specs.
think Nothing should have given a more powerful processor because the competing phones are just way too ahead.
I have a couple of thoughts. Like, first of all, we're not a processor sales company. It's not like a bazaar where you just buy a processor and the phone is just on top, like whatever is apart from the processor. If the processor was the only thing that mattered, then Qualcomm would just be the biggest smartphone manufacturer in the world.
Kasi ang focus nila, mabigyan tayo ng magandang user experience. Yung tipong maganda pa rin yung performance, pero match na match with the optimization. Whether casually naglalaro ako ng ilang games dito, or nanonood lang ako ng video, nagbabrowse ng social media, nag-edit ng videos using CapCut, goods pa rin naman yung overall experience ko. Para sa akin, yung nakuha kong around 780,000 Antutu benchmark points, that already tells me na this is still a very highly capable mid-range device. If heavy gamer kayo, gusto nyo yung top-of-the-line performance, this is absolutely not the phone para sa inyo. But if you are someone who's open-minded, gusto nyo lang talaga maka-experience ng very smooth na UI on an Android, this is definitely something you should consider. Pero guys, to compensate for the not so top level performance nitong Nothing 3A Pro, I think this is something that most non-gamers would appreciate, yung magandang cameras nito. Yung photos nito, although highly processed, nakikita nyo pag nag-snap kayo ng photos, may image processing na nangyayari after taking the photo, but that's okay to me kasi yung overall na kinalalabasan na photos, swabe. I would say 9 out of 10 times na pag-snap ko ng photo, yun yung photo na gusto ko talagang makuha. There are times na medyo sumasablay siya, tulad nito, na parang kukunin na kami ni Lord. And I hope this is something that Nothing addresses very soon. Kasi nakita ko marami ring nakaka-experience na ganito na pag against the light, medyo hindi nakakapag-adjust ng maayos yung HDR capability ng phone na to. Yung overall color quality, yung image processing niya, yung sharpness ng pictures na makukuha natin, panalong-panalo. Tulad nitong isang portrait shot na pinapakita ko sa screen nyo ngayon. Namangha ako sa output nito, yung colors niya, very cinematic yung dating. And this is something that I would be proud of posting sa social media right away. And para sa mga matagal nang nanonood ng mga videos ko, alam nyong I'm a huge advocate for optical zoom on phones. And this one has 3 times optical zoom and it's darn good. Actually, mas naengganyo akong kumuha ng mga telephoto shots over its main lens. Sa video naman, surprisingly, very stable yung 4K 30fps na videos na nakuhanan ko. Yung selfie quality naman niya, hindi ganun kaganda. Saktuhan lang as long as meron tayong enough light para sa video recording natin or sa photos natin. Now, while I appreciate na maganda yung cameras nito overall, there are things na hindi ko naman gaano nagustuhan pagdating sa camera ng Nothing 3A Pro, and these are things that you need to know as well. Kung nakita nyo yung post ko sa Facebook, yung ultra-wide niya medyo tagilid. Hindi ganun kaganda yung quality. And nagkaroon ako ng issue na nag-shoot ako ng ultra-wide and then, while moving yung subject, medyo nag-imbento yung AI image processing ni Nothing, ginawang alien si Manong, as you can see right now. Pero it doesn't end there kasi pagdating sa video, tulad ng sinabi ko, 4K 30fps is stable, but this phone cost around 27,000 pesos. At close to 30,000 pesos, sana meron man lang 4K 60fps. It may not be a big deal for most of you, pero ako kasi na mahilig mag-take ng videos, I want that smooth, silky-looking video recording with 4K 60fps. So kayo na lang pong bahala kung gaano kabigat yung kawalan ng 4K 60fps on this device. Now, another downside pagdating sa video recording, yung 3x optical zoom, although sinabi kong updated na, pwede na natin gamitin for 4K video recording, hindi pa rin tayo pwedeng mag-switch from 3x optical zoom down to 1x main sensor. Dahil nakalock tayo sa 3x optical zoom kung nag-start tayo ng video recording on that lens, or kung sa main sensor man tayo nag-start ng video recording natin, we cannot switch to the 3x optical zoom. Dahil ang kakagat, yung 3x digital zoom. Sinabi ko yan sa Infinix Note 50 Pro Plus, sasabihin ko yan sa Tecno Camon 40 Premier, but hopefully this is something that can be fixed by a software update kasi it's 2025 and I think that's a very basic thing to do na pwede tayong mag-switch from the main lens to the 3x optical zoom na continuous without having to stop the video recording. And other things na hindi ko gaano nagustuhan, of course, we still don't have a charger that comes in the box and we don't have a free case. Nakahubad lang po talaga yung Nothing 3A Pro ko. Oh, just an additional thing lang pala guys, di pa ako nakapag-decide kung gusto ko pa talaga yung essential key na dinagdag nila dito. This is something that we cannot repurpose for now. This is just set as an essential key. Pwede nating i-off, pero hindi natin pwedeng palitan kung ano yung function niya. Pero yun lang yung mga bagay na gusto kong ibahagi sa inyo tungkol sa Nothing 3A Pro. But I want to read what you think about the Nothing 3A Pro. So i-comment nyo kung gusto nyo bang i-consider yung Nothing 3A Pro, or kung may mga questions pa kayo about the Nothing 3A Pro, I would be more than happy to answer them in the comment section. And kung gusto nyo bumili ng Nothing 3A Pro, it's available already sa Digital Walker. I will leave the links dyan sa description box para mabili nyo yung legit lang at hindi kayo maloko. Hopefully, nakatulong tong video na to sa pagde-decide nyo on whether to get the Nothing 3A Pro. And kung gusto nyo pang manood ng mga iba kong videos, mga reviews ko, may mga ililink po ako dyan, panigurado, magugustuhan nyo mga yan. Hanggang sa susunod, ako nga pala ulit si Janus ng Pinoy Techdad. Kita-kita ulit tayo.